What's good, you all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Serenity Soul Invictus, and I'm happy you're joining me today. I'm so glad I'm back with you guys. I don't know, like, it's been so long. I have to get back into the flow of things. But guess what, you guys? It's like some things have been occurring in my life, like day after day, and so I'm excited about that. I'm extremely grateful, and a lot of things I've been thinking about are now topics that have come to mind based on my experiences, and so I'm so thankful you're joining me today. Let's jump right into today's topic. This is something that occurred to me yesterday, thinking about all of these people I'm seeing on TV. I'm seeing all of this stuff happen, and celebrity is no longer what it used to be, guys. Like, you know what I'm talking about. It's not the same thing anymore because, like, everybody is like, the truth is being revealed about everybody nowadays. So now that you understand that, you realize that they are just normal people, just like you and they have a life to live. They make mistakes, they're not perfect, and whatnot. However, that's not the topic. The real topic now is something that I'm thinking about as it relates esoterically to this channel. And the topic now is about the aim and the push that used to be everybody's goal back in the day. Not everybody, but a lot of people, their goal was to become famous. Everybody wants to be that rock star. Everybody wants to be on stage. Everybody wants to be in the limelight, wants their name to be called and heard around the world, and people like faint. Think about this, guys. What is that? Oh, work. It's always work being done around here. When you think about it, guys, the need to be famous is somewhat of an ego thing. It is not, it is, I wouldn't say it's not normal, but it is something that is going to attach you in such a way, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, to this earth, because that's where you're famous, on earth. Okay, now think about, guys, the what is that scripture in the Bible? Think about it. I mean, it's there for a reason. When you start to understand metaphysics, when you start to research all types of different beliefs and faiths, you understand that they all are similar. They all have that innate goal, which is connection with divine. Okay, when you start to look at religions and practices. Okay, so back to what I was saying, when you look at scripture, it still applies here. It's like, be ye not of this world. All right, and that means in order for your soul to ascend, in order for you to actually be that immortal, that infinite being, in order for you to accomplish that and accomplish the great work, you ought not desire to be famous in this world. Like, if you are famous, let it be. This is why some people, when they die, they talk about the good that they've done, and like all of this is now revealed, and people say, oh, well, when they were alive, people didn't care about them. They didn't, that's the point. They did not want people to care about them at that time. They wanted to do the great work. They wanted to do the good deeds. They wanted to be the good Samaritan and not be praised and yelled out on the news and on the street corner, like, oh, look what he did for me, this, that, oh my gosh. And like, no, that's not what they wanted. Those who have passed on to the other realm, and now we see statues and we see these different honors and paying homage to these people. This is why, because a lot of the times they wanted their secret deeds, good deeds, to be done in silence. So, and that's for this very reason, the reason of this topic, that it is not for the masses to praise you in doing your good works. All right, it's for the good work itself, and it's for the glory of, I think you get the point. So now, to back this up, I'm thinking about some profound wisdom and knowledge that I have been fortunate enough to come across, which is things which would be like things like the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, Um, when you understand these principles and the things written in these ancient writings, you understand that according to universal law, all is mind. And if your mind is fixed upon being famous in this earth plane right here, when you pass on, when your soul it's time for your soul to ascend, descend, whatever your mind is focused upon, whatever your consciousness, wherever your consciousness dwells, is where you remain, okay? So in order for you to connect, like I said, and be that infinite, limitless being, in order for you to travel to other realms and dimensions, in order for you to be, like I said, shapeless, timeless, formless, limitless, infinite, immortal, you're going to need to let go of the fixation upon the things of this earth. You're going to need to actually free yourself and free your mind of every attachment that you have on this earth. And that is your children, that is your car, that is your yacht, that is your perhaps number ticket, your lottery ticket, that is everything that you're attached to, that you're like, oh my gosh, you cling to so tightly. Learn to free yourself, let them go. Okay, and what is meant to stay will stay just naturally, without force, without a struggle. Okay, this is very important for us to understand. We know the idea, like say for instance, everybody wants to be wealthy, everybody deserves to be wealthy on this earth, but do not cling to your wealth such as like, you cannot live without it. You can. Because money is just the thing, money is the object, money is material. It is the idea, it is the mental idea of wealth that truly makes you wealthy, not just the money alone. It is the idea, the consciousness of wealth that creates it on this physical plane, not the other way around. Because you find a lot of people, when they get mad amounts of money, what do they do with it? They squander it, or it costs them their lives. Because why? They have not learned wealth consciousness. So it's all about your mind. It's all about what you believe. And that's was also another scripture in the Bible that says it's according to a man, like unto his, as he believes. Okay, so think about this, you guys. Like on earth right now, everybody is so caught up in things. Everybody is so caught up. Where we live, there's a phrase, or I mean probably where you live as well, but like it's like being thingsy. Like where we live, they say tingsy. He's so tingsy, man. So like, a lot of times they're talking about younger people, talking about, teenagers. Like their whole focus is on stuff. Where's the next phone coming from? I need a tablet. I need this. I need this. I need a thingamadapter. I need this. That. The next thing. Every day is something else. But they're not focusing on that inner being that is going to actually manifest and create all of the things that they're going to need moving forward in their future. Work on yourself. Know thyself. Understand thyself. Now the self, this is another point, a short point I'm going to make because I don't want the video to be very long. The self, you have to also be careful with the attachment to that. Because the self that you know is not the self that you really are. A lot of the times you can be a different self to everybody you meet. You can have a different attitude with everyone you meet. The self, there's the I, the id, the ego. You have to understand which one of those you're operating from most of the time. Let go of the attachment self, the attachment to self. Some people can't do that. Some people, I'm in the business of transformation, all right? Something has to die in order for something to be reborn. It cannot do it simultaneously. So when one thing goes away, you actually are trading that in for something else. So this is what is going to make you understand the concept of being an infinite being and letting go of attachments. Because death is just a transformation process. You're just going from one thing to the next. So if you attach yourself to this life, bind yourself to this body, this is also something that you learn in the Emerald Tablets. Free yourself from the body. Like, it means like you will learn over time that this body has you bound to this realm, this vessel that you're in. Of course you ought to take care of it. Of course you ought to, like, nurture it and treat it well, because it is your vessel. This is the one vessel that you have to live, to do, to be, to act, to see, to feel, to experience life as the divine on this earth through your persona. However, you must know that it will be shed one day. You must be willing to shed it. As a snake sheds its skin, you must have to know that time is going to come when your transformation process is now at its peak. And that is the peak in this life, is death. Now, also according to the Emerald Tablets, there is no law of death. There is no law of time. That is something that is just specifically for us on this earth. Okay, so remember that you have time. Remember that it's very important on this earth realm. But in essence, that you are timeless. In essence, that your inner being, your higher self, has no time. And this gives you a freedom, a certain kind of freedom that you will not ever get if you attached yourself solely to this body, to this planet. Okay, you guys, a lot of things have come to my mind, I've come to my mind, and as I think about them, I want to share with you. And these are going to be shorter videos, but they're going to be even better. I am so thankful, like I said before, all of the changes and miraculous things that have been taking place in my life. I'm so thankful to be able to share and spread and share light and, like, just shine. I have even been blessed with a better opportunity now to get out more, to be part of, like, this whole movement that's happening. It's a movement. It's time. It's an awakening. And I am so thankful that you're sharing and joining in this with me. So, you guys, that is the topic for today. I hope you have grasped, even if an inkling of what I've just said, and understood it, and have now made some type of commitment to change your consciousness. And as long as you're on this channel, that means you're doing just that. So, Spirit Tribe, guess what? I'm out. Gotta go do some domestic things for the first time all week. Like, yay, I'm out of the house. But I'm going to be back with another great topic very shortly. And until then, you guys, don't forget to leave feedback. Comment as much as you wish. If anything that occurs to you during this video hits home, what have you noticed about this? Like, what kind of attachments have you created in your life? And how are you about to now change those? Okay? Freedom is a must. Libertad. Okay, you guys, I'm out. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification so that when I'm back on a great topic, you guys will be the first to know. Until then, guys, peace, love, blessed be, and namaste until I return. Bye.